Oh goodness. Just make sure the adjustment is fine because we got to get all that face, all the beautiful face. What's going on, homie? What is up with you? Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, hey, hey.
There's that giggle. You know that's part of the intro from here on out, because if you don't giggle, I think something's really wrong. And
Something's wrong if I'm not giggling.
yeah, because I can see you in the face. It's kind of like, mm-mm. You can play it off like, I'm fine. And you're like, I'm fine. No, you're not. We're not gonna start this. Not today.
We're not going to do this.
No, we are not.
We ain't finna do this.
We ain't fitna.
We
We ain't
ain't
fitna.
fixing to.
No, we ain't fixing
Finna?
to. No, we gonna be
Okay.
fixing the finna. Hey everybody, it's your boy Montel.
And it's your beautiful black bibliophile, Miss Angee. How you
What?
doing?
Am I good? How you doing?
I'm great.
You better be. Anything less is unacceptable.
I'm awesome.
How you like your shirt?
I love it.
We
You
are
know?
twins, as you can tell.
We're twinning.
We are twinning. She is officially an attendee of San Diego Comic-Con. She is a veteran, y'all.
Yes.
She is a
Yes.
veteran. She is one of us. That is
I'm a
so
veteran.
awesome.
I feel like I'm completely broken now.
Why? Why do you say that?
Well, especially like after the fandom from this past weekend.
Oh,
I went back and I watched some more panels today. I didn't get a lot of the trailers watched that I wanted to get watched today because I had to stop and take care of some things. But
there were a lot of trailers, but we'll
I'm gonna get
definitely
them watched.
we're gonna definitely talk
Trust and
about that.
believe. We're gonna talk about some things.
Outstanding.
Some of our favorites.
Thanks so much, guys, for checking us out. Thank you so much for the support. We see you guys listening to us and you like what we do and you're telling friends. And Angee and I, we love doing this. This is one of the times we can actually blurt out with COVID's bitch ass and we can still let you guys know what we're talking about. So thank you for this. Thank you for being my partner. That's why I got her that Comic-Con shirt because doggone it. It had to be. I said one day we're gonna make it to the con. Getting to know you. Anyway. But
to be you.
before we get started, Angee gave me. I went and picked up a shirt today for Blurred Over, who I did a conference. I actually did a interview with him, and it was a lot of fun. And he sent me a Blurred Over shirt. And we're going to send him one, courtesy of the lady and yours truly. But when I went to pick up my shirt, she also made the mask. Y'all, girl, y'all peep this. This is the sexiest shit I ever seen. Oh my gosh, this thing is gorgeous. Angee, you nailed this, baby. You nailed this.
It's simple.
It's beautiful though, dude. Right across the bottom. Yes. And I'm going to take a picture of it on Instagram. Watch people go, where can we get one? Nowhere. They're limited time.
Okay. I posted it in our stories. I don't know if I don't know if people really look at stories. It might have been like real quick.
People don't have that much of a
yeah, but it should have been in our story.
Okay. But I love the mask. I love it. I think it was the only thing I pulled out of the bag because I was like, oh, I got to see this mask. And of course, this goes great with my orange shirt with the black letters. So it's like, oh, it's reversible, not being reversible. Oh my gosh.
And Blurred Over, if you're listening, there's a little something special in your bag as well.
Oh yeah, she got you hooked up, bro. I'm gonna send this stuff out either tomorrow or probably tomorrow.
Here? Is he local?
No, he lives in Alabama.
Okay, roll tide.
So I'm gonna send it to him. But she gave me this bag, y'all, and it was a little bit heavy. I was like, okay, I thought it was just gonna be. She said, no, I got you a little something else in there. So I said, okay. So
I haven't your goodie bag.
Literally, because it's got a lot of goodies in here. I saw the mask for one, so I haven't even seen what's in here. So
okay,
I'm revealing it for the first. Oh my God, girl.
I have spoken.
Yo, that is, oh my gosh, yo. This is so badass. Oh my gosh. Yo, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is fucking amazing. Yo, this man.
It's glass, not plastic.
Oh, thank God. This is not a plastic house.
Okay.
You know, my Avengers glasses are glasses.
Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you. Oh
That's
my.
awesome.
It is. I'm sitting there going,
I got one too.
Wait for the next season. My first beverage is gonna be in this.
I know mine
Oh
too.
my gosh. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my, yeah, yo. I couldn't have asked for a better friend or partner for this. Yes, absolutely. And of course, Comic-Con bling, y'all. Yes.
Uh-huh.
If you are seeing this, you see my excitement. And if you're hearing this, you're hearing my excitement. So you're getting it either way. But thank you, my dear, so much for this. I'm going to be sporting this. I'm actually going to sport this mask tomorrow. And we got so many wonderful things to talk about tonight, y'all. We are going to talk about a few things that just make blurred people sing. But we're going to go through our usual stuff. So please don't forget to hit us up on our social media. Tell your friends about our podcast, because we every week we bring this to you with love and Blerdicorn respect, because like I said before, it is not a moment, it's a movement. It's not a fad, it's a lifestyle. It is. It truly is.
Yeah.
And we're going to move forth into this. So we're going to go into our speak out. So the beautiful black bibliophile is up first as always. So who would you like to speak out on?
Well, my speak out stems from an experience that Montel and I had over the past weekend, where an up and coming podcaster reached out to us and asked us to critique his podcast, and gave it a listen. I actually went back and I finished an episode. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The gaming episode, because I'm
gaming.
trying.
Yeah, you're getting into it gracefully. You're doing it pretty well. I'm
trying to get my stats up. Shit. So, and just that whole experience I thought was profound. And then some of the things that he was explaining to us that happened to him before, he actually reached out to us, and then we actually answered the call and helped the young brother out. So, so my shout out goes to the
Anthony.
brothers and sister trio of Vision.
Yes.
So Anthony, Dominique, and Justin, I believe. You could check them out. Mila Vision. They have a nice little bird podcast where they don't talk about all things blurred. They talk about movies and video games, but I'm pretty sure they'll get their footing and branch out. So if you guys want to help support them, look them up on Instagram. Mila. Is it Mila or Mela?
Mela, M-E-L, like melanin. So Mela
like
dash
melanin.
Vision.
I say Mila. Mela, 6 on one hand.
I like Mila though. I'm like you. I say it like that as a Mila Vision.
Mila Vision. So yeah, look them up. Mila_Vision.
Is it underscore or dash?
Instagram. Shit.
I think it's dash. I think it's Mela dash. I think it's Mela dash Vision.
Let's confirm.
We don't want to screw this up after it was a fantastic.
No, it is underscore.
It is underscore. Okay.
It is MELA_Vision, Aunt Dom and Justin. So go give them a listen. They have their new episodes come out every Monday.
Okay.
They got a new episode out where they're talking about the fandom. So listen to ours, and then when you're done, listen to us. Hop on over and go listen to them. I discovered another podcast too. Two young ladies. They don't talk about blurred stuff. They just talk about life. It's almost like, if I had to explain them, I would say they would be the little sisters to EBTBS.
Yo. Okay. All right.
And that's actually how I discovered them. They had jumped on one of their posts and was like, hey, come listen to our podcast. I think you'll like it. And I was like, shit, if they'll like it, I might like it too. So I went and I gave a listen to the episode. One of us is a side baby.
Oh boy.
And these young ladies have the art of storytelling down. Let me tell you.
Okay. All right.
And the name of their podcast is I Just Find It Funny How. And I believe they're on most podcast platforms. But yeah, I thought that was a great story. I'm a side baby. And she goes in to tell the whole story. And they talk about the differences in their family dynamic and, you know.
Okay.
I
like that. All right.
Great little story.
They
had me quite entertained. And I actually listened to the whole podcast. So, you know, so 2 podcasts that you can check out on 2 quite different topics. Mila Vision is all about our blurred stuff, particularly gaming. I think they should just stick to gaming. If you guys are listening, I think gaming is y'all forte, because when I actually was undistracted and gave you guys a full listen, you know, they are pretty knowledgeable about these games and they play quite a lot of them. So
I don't doubt
give them
it.
a listen.
There's
and then
nothing...
I find it funny how I can't remember the 2 young ladies' names. I apologize, but they're recent college grads and they just want to talk about life. I think I did explain that life and niggas. And they love God, but they cuss a little bit. They love God, but they cuss a little bit and they say nigga. And when they mean by a little bit, they mean a lot.
Now we know the ratio is correct. Okay. Is it the correct ratio?
Like,
yes, it is.
You know what?
Ratio.
Honey, I love God too, but I cuss a lot.
Well, you got that sailor base even before then.
I'm a sailor for life.
All right. Well, definitely want to check those ladies out and show them love, especially, and also Melavision. When we talked to that young man,
we talked to him for about an hour.
Yeah, and it was really informative and finding out more. And it actually allowed me and make my mind open up a little bit more about other people when they open podcasts and what their motivations are and what their driving force is. And the fact that he reached out to somebody to ask, hey, can you listen to my podcast to see if you can give me any pointers? That right there lets you know that they're going to do great, because they're willing to take constructive criticism and even probably give it. So that way it's a blessing across the table. And I love that. I love that.
You know what? I'm going to bring this point back. This point going to come back up later on at our podcast, but I just have one more thing to say about that. You should never forget where you came from.
Exactly.
And to all of those people that he reached out to before us who said he was spamming, your mama's a hoe.
Ooh.
That is all.
Ooh. Okay.
She ain't even a $40 hoe. She like a $20 hoe.
Damn. Okay. We gonna just leave that right there. Gonna leave that right there. All right. Believe it or not, my speak out was about Anthony and his folks at Melavision.
Yay! They get a double speak out today.
They do. I'm always big on people who are willing to take a chance on their passion and just try it. You know, the old saying, nothing beats a failure but a try. I live by that. You know, if I don't give it a shot, then how will I know if I'll even be good at it or not?
Right.
And just like doing a YouTube channel, that in itself was a labor of love. I didn't know where it was going to go. I thought I was going to stop years ago. I'm still doing it. And then when you and I came up with the idea of doing the Blerdicorn Speaks podcast, again, had no idea how far we're going to go. We are in our 2nd season. We have a listenership. people are asking for our humble opinions on things, because we're nobodies right now. We're just two blerds who talk, and we enjoy talking about stuff that we blurred about.
That we talk about, yeah.
But when others listen to us and they think that we can help them,
that's a blessing.
That's a whole humbling blessing. And I love that.
Yeah.
And these guys are taking the chance. They're taking the step. They're creating and they're growing just like us. And I definitely give Ant and his clan all the speak out props on that one, because I'm looking forward to seeing what else these brothers do. Because we gave them basically all the advice that we learned when we were stumbling through microphones.
From our own trial and error. And if you can help somebody, if you can save somebody else the time and the frustration by letting them know, you know, what you went through, that is awesome. And I will tell you guys, like I told him, the table is huge because we're making our own table. And you know what? There's enough room for everybody at the table, and there's enough food for everyone to eat.
Everybody can eat.
You know why? Everybody not out there just buying albums from one artist. They're not listening to one singer. They're not watching just one television show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not just choosing Marvel or DC. Most of us watch Marvel and DC, read Marvel and DC. You know what I'm saying? You know,
it's not one or the other. It's not
one or the other.
Yeah. So,
you know, that young man and his sibs are not going to take your glory. Yeah.
They're trying to carve their own little spot out in this whole scheme, just like us.
Yeah.
And I definitely give them props. I respect what they're trying to do. And we told them, if there's anything else that we can do, hell, I'm looking forward to a cross-promotion collabo with these guys, because, oh my gosh, it's going to be fun. Just, 5 blerds just trying to talk all at once? So, so tonight we give our first double speak out to the Melovision podcast guys. Thank you. Continue doing what you're doing. Reach out to us anytime. We got you. Do anything we can to help.
Our inbox is open. I ain't gonna. What you know? What I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was on some bullshit at first. I was like,
because people don't really reach out to us, but if they're serious about it, absolutely, I'm down for that.
Yeah. Right. That was his saving grace, as I said before. That one line where he said, "Well, I reached out to some other people, and they told me that I was spamming them."
I mean, you know what?
Wow, really?
Just like Angee said, your mama's a hoe. Straight up.
Hoe.
If you that caught up in yourself that you think someone reaching out is spam, you're a little too lofty. You just need to fall off that building. All right. Yeah. So we're not gonna wish anything bad on stupid people.
But then again, maybe that's the C mama in me too.
Oh no, I got that in me too. I'll F for someone in a heartbeat. All right. So we move on to our download. Let us hear from the premier mobile game player.
You know, I really don't have nothing to report about my games this week. I started playing a new game. Where's my phone? What did I say it was? Injustice?
Yeah, Injustice.
That shit is hard. I haven't played it since the day I downloaded.
I'm about to say you gleaned over it a little bit, but you didn't go into detail. But I was like, I'm waiting for the further report to see what's going on.
That thing is hard. I gotta get used to, you know, you pick your card, and your card is like your player, I guess. You guys that play this game, help us out, okay? I haven't gone and watched any like YouTube videos or anything, on this game, because I've been so engulfed with the DC fandom and trying to get caught up and trying to catch up on things that I missed. And
you sound like me,
you know, like some other stuff, but yeah, I did get K9 in Looney Tunes,
nice.
World of Mayhem, so I'm happy that I got him. Didn't build him up though, because you know some of these campaigns are just bullshit. Scopely, you know, they're not. I've been playing a year, yay! I have been playing a year, but you know I'm free to play. So, well, I'm not completely free to play because
you're free enough to play.
I'm not a whale, you know, so I don't I don't buy characters. I don't dump a whole ton of money. Like I will buy like the monthly gem pack where you get a certain amount of gems per day and shit like that. And every now and again when there's a good buy, $2.99 here, $3.99 there, but
for the most part, no, you
for
stick
the
to
most
the free
part,
format.
yeah. Hell no, I'm not gonna spend. I ain't got that kind of money, bitch. I'm retired.
That makes two of us.
Once a month, I gotta make that shit last. Usually around the 20th, I be looking at ramen. How can I dress this ramen up today? No,
oh my goodness!
I'm just kidding.
I'll spend my little $4, go to Aldi, get me a watermelon, cut it up, and that joker will last for a week.
You eat week old watermelon? Oh, I know you be having the rumble tummies.
No, well, I don't let it go that long because if it's really good, it only lasts a couple of days. But I go
to Trader Joe's, and I always make sure that I don't really like processed food, but if I have to eat processed food, I will eat it from Trader Joe's. And like their freezer meals are so delicious. And so, on those times when I'm in a bind or I'm in a hurry and I need something like quick, then
you'll go scoop that up and then
I'll go scoop that up. Yeah. And it'll help get me through. Like we had tacos tonight, but anyways, so downloaded Scrabble Go. And that's another, I'm just like, I really hadn't challenged anybody because I don't have time.
Yeah.
Like sit down. I gotta get ready for school. School starts back up in a couple weeks. So I'll be back teaching high school and pre-K 4.
Yeah. She is a multifaceted podcaster, y'all. She be doing it all.
So my office will not be my office. It will be transformed back into a pre-K classroom.
So that means on Tuesdays, I will be getting a visit.
More than likely.
Okay, that's fine. You already know you got a chair at the table, just like we say.
More than likely, because I got to get out.
You got your chair at the table. Okay.
But yeah, as far as my games, yeah, that's pretty much all I had to report. I got Soleus and Dragon Champions. I don't know if I said that the last time.
You didn't.
Finally got a legendary.
Wow.
Soleus. I don't think I'm gonna get more Doom though, because I play every day and I don't know. I guess I just play enough to finish my dailies, collect what I have to collect for the day. But I really don't spend the time building up my characters. So I have like tons of characters and I'm on level 80, but my characters are really, really weak. So, I got to build up my champions, I guess you should say. So.
Well, that'll be one by one process.
Yep.
Well,
that's my download.
All right. Well, my download, I'm still deep into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links online, and it's been I'm not gonna lie, it gets frustrating at times because I'm like you. I'm not gonna spend money on getting cards and things like that. I'm going to earn my gems, spend the gems at the store, try to get the package, get the cards that I need, or I'll try to trade and get the cards that I need. But when I'll go in and I'll play, I'm a stickler for if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
So if I have a deck that I've built and it has been proven to work, I'm not going to fool with it. Now, if there's an additional card that I find that I'll put in there, cool. I'll put it in there, take something out, keep the balance, and we'll just stroll on. We'll chive on.
Right.
So they had this event where every level in this big tower was getting you to a certain point. If you win, you get all these gems and you get these cards, exclusive cards and things like that. And again, I don't know why, my deck is crap in comparison to anybody else, but I just know how to navigate it.
Because they spend money.
Yeah, they do. I'm like, I'm not spending that money. I'm from cheap fastic. That's what I am. I am cheap fastic.
I play the game to have fun.
Exactly. And I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! I still do. Corona, unfortunately, we can't do events. Everything is remote dueling and things like that. So I had another case of rage quitting.
I'm still tickled by this.
Yeah.
Because I can't believe that that's an actual thing.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, y'all, Angee had no idea that rage quitting
I didn't
was a
know
thing.
what rage quitting meant.
It was a thing. Yeah. Rage.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar, rage quitting is if you're in the middle of a game and things don't go your way, you just stop playing. You literally forfeit the game and you leave. No comments, no nothing. And you're just that angry. Now, in real life, somebody's playing a game, they don't like the way it's going. They'll just say, you know what, fuck it. Pick up the cards, pick up their playmat, and they leave. That's rage quitting. So I'm at this point thinking I'm losing. And I was behind. You started with 8,000 life points. So by the time we had progressed into the duel, I had 1,000. He had 7,000. And I drew one card and I just started flowing. I started putting cards out. I started getting monsters. I started activating spells and traps and everything. And it was pissing him off. And as soon as I was about to attack. One attack was going to clear him out completely. I was about to attack. He goes, I see the words "you win" across the screen. I said, this bitch rage quit on me. I didn't even
stole all your glory.
I didn't even get the dignity to attack. And I was like, you son of a bitch. I don't believe this.
That's awful.
And that's the worst thing in the world when you know you've been waiting to play and you get an advantage. One card. I was right where I needed to be and he didn't like it. I was like, okay, I had to declare an attack. You win. Wait, I didn't do anything.
It's over. You won. I'm good.
You win by the bitch ass leaving. Son of a, what the hell? So I've been playing like that. Before I was playing Dungeons and Dragons. So the original group that I had, we were playing together, but we've been trying to get that off the ground and that's not working out very well. So another group has asked me to play with them and I'm jumping into that. So we're going to do it by Zoom. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. And it's funny though, because we had to roll stats before. In other words, you had to roll to see what abilities you have, whether it's strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, all of that. So we're doing it by Zoom. And I said, okay, I don't want you to think I'm cheating. So I take my camera and I bend it down at my desk so they can see me roll. And he said, you know, you don't have to do that. I said, people cheat. I'm not going to be one of those people. So I'm rolling my stats. And he's like, that's the first person who's ever been that honest. And I was like, I'm a whole nother creature. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm playing a dwarven paladin. I couldn't help myself. I didn't want anything out because my last character is a half-elf paladin who stands 7 feet tall, black, bald, pointed ears, wears all white, and he carries two war hammers that are coated in silver and they're enchanted. So anything they hit, they're going to annihilate, especially if it's undead. So this guy, he is
a dwarven paladin.
He's half that size, but he's built like a barrel, and he has dual war hammers too. People are like, "Why do you keep war hammers?" I like hammers. War hammers in D&D are my favorite weapons because they can be used as cudgels. They can also be used as as missiles. I can toss them, and I'm going to get them enchanted to be like Thor's Mjolnir. So whenever I throw them, they come right back to me.
Well, see, you think when you hear Warhammer, you think Thor. When I hear Warhammer, I think Robert Baratheon. And his Warhammer, how he knocked the shit out of Rhaegar Targaryen.
I didn't even think
how he bust the shit out of Rhaegar Targaryen in his chest, that he knocked all the jewels off of his armor.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that.
But you know what? Is Rhaegar really dead?
I know the series is dead as far as I'm concerned. That last
season is not dead. It's
that
just
last
finished.
Season was garbage. No free meals, you bastard. So anyway.
Not the knife. You put it back in, you twist it, you just poured salt on the wound. Just let it go. But yeah, when I think Warhammers, I think Robert Baratheon.
I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
Well, that was I'm looking forward
brains.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing with them and just waiting for when we're going to start scheduling to do it. And that'll be the day we do it. every week or every other week. So that is my download. Yeah. All right. So we were going to jump into our topic.
Before we jump into the topic, let's step back and let's talk about some of these suggestions that the girls gave us last week.
Okay.
Because I actually went and I watched some of those things.
Oh boy.
I watched some of those shows.
Which ones?
So I watched is it Tokyo Idol?
Yeah, Tokyo Idol. Yeah, the documentary.
I watched Tokyo Idol.
I watched that too. I thought it was pretty good. Honestly, I liked it. I think, judging from Angee's face, I don't think. Did you make it through it?
I made it through it. Well,
okay. Did you make it through it consciously? Were you conscious when? Were you in zombie mode?
I got the best nap ever. Okay, and let me tell you how I woke up. I heard myself snoring. I woke myself up.
Wow.
It was a pretty good watch to say. I don't know how much of it I missed because I was sleeping, but I was able to wake up and like jump right back in like I hadn't missed a thing. Like maybe I had blinked for like a second. But that's a weird ass show, you know. that whole concept to me is a little pedophile-ish.
Yeah, it is. And anyone from the outside looking in definitely looks like that. And I tend to remember that that's their culture.
It's but you know, even in the documentary itself, there was some people who were like, these guys are weird. Like, these are kids. Even some of the parents were like, ooh, I don't know, all of these grown-ass men out there. But then they come back and say, but they're respectful. Yeah, they're respectful if they make donations. When they're giving all of their fucking money to your kid.
And a lot of them, they're all basically giving their money away. So, yeah. It's...
and to say that once you reach adulthood, like 18, 19, 20, it's almost like their careers are over. You're like washed up. So you got to kind of reinvent yourself, you know? And I think like the whole documentary, spoiler, if you guys haven't seen it, is about how this one idol is, you know, she's turning 21 and she's trying to reinvent herself, get out of that idol image and reinvent herself as a legitimate singer. You know, I'm still kind of confused as to how they get selected as idols. I don't know. I don't know if is it their beauty? I know it's not talent. I know they go through a selection process and they have to get votes and all kind of shit. I mean, like, it's so complicated but yet organized, you know. I'm just baffled. I probably wouldn't understand. I probably wouldn't let my child do it, but to each its own. You know, but hey, the girls, I really don't have a problem with the little girls. I just have a problem with these middle-aged men who follow these children and actually admitted on camera. Some of them admit on camera that they have romantic feelings for these kids. So that was kind of concerning to me. But, you know, but yeah. So,
well, I agree with you on that because it seems if it's in their culture, it was weird. Even though it's weird and it's considered odd, especially how these men are following up behind Rio. And Rio makes move and they're following it, and Rio makes a song or a performance. They don't miss a performance. They almost become borderline hikikomori, where they're not recluses, but they focus solely on that idol, and they buy their merchandise. They don't
have any money. They don't, you know, one guy said, I used to visit my parents every week.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was like, I haven't seen my parents in 3 years.
And they know why. I thought
he said they don't know why. I might have been dozing on that part.
No, he
But
said it was Koji. It was Koji. Koji's the one you're talking about. I was like,
he's a weird
okay.
looking guy. But you know what? In Japan, life is different in Japan. Because, you know, little kids can walk down the street 9:00 at night.
Nobody will mess with them.
No one will touch them.
No, not a soul. Nobody will mess with them.
Not a soul.
It makes you really wonder if how you were raised and how culture and traditions can actually bring an air of safety. Because like you said, it may be strange that these men are worshiping these idols, but trust and believe, nothing's going to happen.
Anything malicious. No,
nothing is going to happen to them. They are literally become their bodyguards and their protectors. They're providers and everything. They want them to succeed, and they want to feel like they had an integral part in that.
It's like, look, we got to make her number one. Come on, guys, we got to get this campaign together. We got to get.
Yeah, let's do this. Come on, let's build her set. Let's help her with her
get
costume.
Together. Let's get her some birthday donations. And I'm like, you know what? And that shit would happen in America, but you know, the organizer gonna get like 75 to 90% of those fucking donations.
Right. We're gonna have us what I call a in sync issue. Yeah, we're doing all the work, but the promoter gets 80%.
But the promoter gets all the money. You know, and the child gets nothing.
I saw that documentary about the boy band. Oh my gosh, that pissed me off so bad. I'm like, these kids.
It's not just with boy bands.
No, and you're right, but that's just one example. Let's see. Salt and Pepper had to deal with that with Pebbles.
No, TLC.
I'm sorry, TLC. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was excited, but I think I was listening to Salt and Pepper earlier. But they had the same issue too. With
I think the majority of Salt and Pepper's issue was mismanagement of their own funds.
Maybe.
They probably got a bum deal. Yeah. But I just, you know.
But like you said, what happened with TLC, it made no sense. Them girls busted their asses and they were making money hand over fist.
But they're doing better now.
Yeah.
And that's all that counts. And so to move things along, the other show that I watched was, what was it? Food Wars?
Yes. Y'all, she was finally introduced to the anime Food Wars. Okay, I gotta hear this one. So spill it. Season 1, y'all. Mind you, I'm on season 5 with the 5th plate, but she's on the 1st plate. So what's up?
So I didn't quite understand. I only watched one episode. Let me put that out there because I had to stop because City was there.
Right.
And so I fully understood what the ladies said when they were like, yeah, the food is supposed to be so good. It's orgasmic and their clothes are going to rip off. Child.
She got that exposure, y'all.
Sydney was like, Mommy, everybody's naked. Can we watch a kid's show? And I'm like, yes, baby, we can.
And there you go.
And so I will definitely revisit that another time. But I thought it was kind of funny. Like, I wouldn't have wanted to eat any of that shit, you know. And I guess I gotta get used to anime. You know, and the outrageousness, you know, and the over exaggerations of anime. So
but if you think about it, we're already used to that sort of outrageousness anyway. If you look at karate flicks we used to watch and all the fight scenes.
But not so much. I think my comparable American show to like over exaggerated anime would be like daytime soap operas and shit. Because some shit go down on soap operas that just don't go down.
That is true.
People grow up. You could have a baby in January of 2012, and by December of fucking 2014. That motherfucker fully grown. Like, wait, you should only really be 2 years old. Now you grown and married and have your own fucking kids.
Oh my goodness.
I don't get it. I don't, and they intermarry. Like, is nobody else in the city? Like, where fuck everybody else at? And okay, so last night I was gonna go back and I was gonna watch some more episodes of Food Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to watch The Great Pretender, Legendary. Oh shit. I might have to log into my Netflix and see. Now that one was pretty good. It was an anime? It's an anime. It's a Netflix original. Oh shit. I took Netflix off my phone. I have it on my computer though.
Yeah, because I'm curious about this.
It's a Netflix original. And I thought that thing was so damn funny.
Great Pretender.
Yeah. That shit had me in stitches.
Great Pretender.
It had me in stitches, let me tell you.
It's an anime about grifting. Good Lord. See, yes. Now I gotta watch it now. It remind me was it Kakegurui? It's a gambling anime.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. If you like Great Pretender, I will send you the name for Kakegurui. You will get a kick out of that. You will definitely get a kick out of that because that shit goes so hard. It's like, yo, how is this whole high school turned into one big casino where the games of chance will fuck you up?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
I like the anime style on it though. I like that art style for anime.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
it's good. I fell asleep on it, but I'm definitely gonna go back and.
It reminds me of Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. That's what it reminds. Yeah. Yep. It reminds me of that anime, Gurren Lagann. That art style.
Good job, ladies, with the suggestions.
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed those.
See, now I gotta check them out.
I don't know. You guys might be turning me into like an anime fan. I don't know. I'm gonna get with my son and see because I've actually watched a great deal of anime. Well, it has watched me.
But that brings up a good point, and I'm glad you said that. I've talked to people about anime and they've wanted to be introduced, and I've always said one thing: not all anime is for everybody. You got to find that one series that will be your door.
Yeah, because I tried to watch Baki too. Remember I told you that?
Yeah, Baki is an acquired thing.
Yeah, I couldn't really get through Baki, so yeah.
Well, at least you tried. Some people would be like, I ain't never.
Great Pretender. It's a Netflix original. Just came out 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just one season now. If you guys want to give it a watch,
definitely. You may like 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix.
7 Deadly Sins.
7. If you like Great Pretender, you would get a kick out of 7 Deadly Sins.
Okay,
it's an anime. It's freaking brilliant.
It's on Netflix. Let me search it and put it on my watch list.
I think that you would really like it because I was skeptical at first, but I started watching it.
It was up. It was my number one.
What, 7 Deadly Sins?
Yeah. Is it a remake? There's a remake.
No, it is an original.
Well, there's 2 of them.
It's probably the second. I think they did a movie.
Oh, one's a movie and one's a series.
Yeah, so definitely check out the series.
Should I watch the movie first?
No, if you see the movie, you'll get confused. This happens later in the storyline. So start watching the anime from season 1.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to my playlist. I just added it to my playlist.
To all you people who seem to think that Netflix doesn't have good anime, you can kiss my ass. They've been coming out the blocks like crazy.
Yeah,
with anime series. I've been loving it. And same with Crunchyroll.
This one looks good too. Hunter X.
Yeah, Hunter. Yes, that's a classic. Hunter x Hunter is old. I'm not gonna say it's old school, but it's been out for years, and
Okay.
a lot of people like Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, that looks so cool.
I think you get a kick out of that.
I think David has watched he's pretty much watched all of it that's on Netflix, and he's like, that's why he was like, yeah, I need a Crunchyroll.
I need a roll that's crunchy.
Yeah, I need a Crunchyroll subscription, and I'm like, okay.
Like, oh, you do, huh? Oh, okay.
What you gonna do to earn this? But this high score, I forgot about that. I was gonna watch that. I think I already added it to my playlist. I did, yeah. And Daredevil, I'm finished Daredevil. So, but yeah,
okay.
Get that a watch. Definitely. So now to our DC fandom. Now that we done.
Yeah, well, but you know what? That's what we do. We talk about the nerd stuff. It ain't always gonna go in a straight line.
Yeah.
We this past Saturday on the 22nd was DC Fandome. Now, for those who don't know what we're talking about, DC Comics decided to do their own standalone virtual convention, and
it was amazing.
Right. Oh my gosh, the panels,
everything,
the
phenomenal
trailers, everything, and what I loved about this is they did not leave the public out of it. They had people, it had videos and photos of people in cosplay. People were doing fan art of different heroes. They were showcasing everything. DC Comics said, you know what? We gonna let the fans know that we're listening and we're watching. They were answering questions.
Yeah. It was truly a fan-based event.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it.
And they did such a phenomenal job.
Such a phenomenal job. With all of the different panels and
the trailers though.
The trailers.
Oh,
even with the breakdown of the trailers. You know, they not only did they play trailers for like their upcoming content, but then, you know, they had the creators and the writers come in and explain and talk about it. And oh God, it was awesome.
It was freaking brilliant.
For a moment, like I felt like I was legit at a fucking convention. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I was there. That's why when I said earlier, I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm broken right now.
You know, people were so skeptical of virtual conventions. They were thinking you were not going to get the same immersive experience. You know, you had to be at the venue. You had to have that badge around your neck. But you know what? When San Diego Comic-Con said, you know what? Fuck y'all. We going to do this. You could print out your own signs. You could print out your own badge. Every panel was available. There was nothing that was away from the public. So we are now, COVID has made everybody think outside the box because let's face it, you still want people to come and enjoy your content.
Right.
And be excited about something.
Right.
But DC
has set the bar high.
They have.
Let me tell you.
Oh my God.
Has set the bar high. And honestly, I like this format. I loved this format. The one thing about their format is you didn't have to pick and choose which panel you were going to go to because it's right there. You got to see them all. Nothing overlapped. You know, so you didn't have to say, damn.
Yeah.
So I want to go to the boss bitch panel on.
What you know, that's been the biggest fear of anyone who goes to cons. When you ever go there, you'll have 3 or 4 panels that you want to attend, but they start at the same time. So now you got to roll a die, flip a coin, and make a decision. Right. And now you're mad.
Hope you don't choose wrong.
Right.
You hope.
How many times does this happen to me?
That you pick is a good one. You know, and that one that you skipped out on was the one with the bomb ass content, or you know, or the big reveal, or you know what I mean,
or even a surprise pop up from a celebrity or a creator to say, "Hey, We didn't forget there's something else. And you see that it's like, oh, they're doing that too. It just...
Speaking of surprises.
Which one?
The surprise Milestone Comics panel.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yo, I lost my mind. Now on DC Fandome, it was a surprise panel. No one knew what it was. Nobody knew what it was. As I said, it's got to be Milestone because we've heard rumblings in the ground, and we heard the stampede, and sure enough, the panel had Reggie Hudlin, Dennis Cowan, Phil Lamar, and Jim Lee. And I give props to Jim Lee in DC. That cat, he's in everything. He is making sure. And Milestone is coming back, and I screamed.
Milestone is making a comeback 2021.
Starting February, as a matter of fact.
We ready. We've been
ready.
They're relaunching the comics.
Mm-hmm. Both digital and paper.
Digital and paper, starting from number 1.
Mm-hmm. And
what? Hold on.
And knowing that they're now going to do a live action static
movie.
Yo, now what's funny is, wasn't there a movie that came out maybe a year or so ago, or at least a trailer that had along the same lines? I cannot remember the name of it.
So
I saw something that was along those lines, and I lie to you not. When I saw it, I said, "This." I
thought it was for like an animated feature.
Well, for Static Shock? No, I mean, this was a live action. It was like a live action movie, and the kid had electrical powers, but I cannot remember for the life of me, and it's gonna bug
Black
me.
Lightning?
No, it wasn't. I hate you so much.
I don't know, but yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to see who they cast and how
let's table that. We'll talk about that.
Okay, but being a fan of Milestone when it first came out, and to know that they're bringing this back, and Dennis could not talk about it. He was at San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah.
Remember at the Comic-Con panel, he was like, well, I can't talk about what I'm doing. Now we know. Thanks, Dennis. You can keep a secret.
But you know what? At that point, he had to. Saturday, he didn't have to. And
he didn't have to.
It was great.
That was the point of the panel.
When I saw that announcement, the first thing I thought of is, Angee's gonna lose her shit just like me.
Did I text you? I couldn't text you. I couldn't do that because I had to listen. I didn't want, because the panel was so short. I didn't want to miss anything. It was only like, what, 15, 20 minutes long?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes. And the sad part is I was at work when that panel came out. And
really?
Yeah. And my coworker, Kiki, much shout out to Kiki. She's as big a comic book fan as I am, as both of us are. And I'm watching the panel, and she sat there with me when they made that announcement, and we both screamed.
I was like, what? I think I was standing up in the chair in my bedroom.
Such a man. Come on, folks. We are finally getting back into a true comics renaissance.
Yeah.
Really are. I've been picking up my floppies lately, and I'm loving it. Lock and Key has got a comic coming out starting next week.
What else did they talk about? Oh, the Wonder Woman panel.
Yo.
Linda Carter. I about shit my pants when I saw Linda Carter.
Linda Carter and Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
In that panel. And Gal was like, oh, you are everything. You see her seriously fangirling. And the thing was, Linda was doing the same thing back
same
at Gal.
Thing. Yeah. I missed the Black Adam. Well, I didn't miss it. He was on and he was talking, but I wasn't listening.
Oh my goodness.
I was listening. Well, the panel was good. Oh, the Batman, the voices of Batman.
Yes. Or Batman from all around the world, from different countries. Yeah. That was really interesting. In countries, I didn't even think there was going to be a Batman voice. I was like, really?
Well, I guess if you go to your subtitles and you change the language, you'll hear these men.
True. True. Very, very true. And I bugged out. So the trailer
But you know,
for
I agree with you now. I think that I can't remember his name, the guy that voices the animated Batman Forever.
Oh, you're talking about Will Hartnett?
I think he will make an awesome Batman because we already know and love that voice.
Mm-hmm.
I am Batman. You know, he coined that fucking raspy whisper type of emotionless, you know.
Soy Batman. Yo soy Batman. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Even in Spanish, that still sounded badass. No lie.
Yeah.
No lie.
Yeah. So I think, I think you cast him. Cast him. He's your Batman. Wait, so I have not purposely watched the new Batman trailer because, like I said, I like to savor something. I like to say, God, there's something I have to look forward to. So I haven't watched the trailer yet, but what do you think?
Goodness. I saw the trailer. Oh my goodness.
It's good.
Yes. Holy cow. I was skeptical at first. Not gonna lie. I was skeptical because it reminded me
the trailer.
It reminded me of Batman Year One. And
I did watch it. I told a lie. I watched it.
That's all right. See, that's a lie I can live with. That's a lie I can live with. Now, you tell me something different, I'm like, my feelings is hurt. So I don't know if I can deal with that.
Come back.
So
come back.
There we go. She froze up on me for just a second. But Robert Pattinson being Batman, I'm gonna tell you what. I have seen almost every Batman movie conceived. I will never watch George Clooney. You couldn't pay me.
I don't watch George Clooney's either.
You couldn't pay me money to watch George Clooney. I'm Batman. I will punch you in your fucking face.
Yeah, I don't think I watched his either.
So to see Robert Pattinson play an emo Bruce Wayne and a kick-ass Batman. Oh my gosh, that trailer, man, that thing slapped.
I think what was that vampire movie he was in? Not True Blood.
You talking about Twilight.
I think Twilight prepared him for this.
You think so? How in the world did it prepare him?
I hated his character. He was just so
emo,
pale. Yes.
He was pale and sparkly at the same time.
Pale and sparkly and emotionless. Gosh, I'm
Team Edward all day long. Yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna watch that mess. Forget it. So we know
Renesmee.
We know they. Some things we'll just have to leave them alone.
Dumbest name ever.
Oh my god.
Renesmee. Is that it?
Yeah, Renesmee. I think that's how much of a fan I am of it. I don't know anything about
it. Ever.
They got Zoe Kravitz playing Catwoman. And she nailed it. From the trailer, she nailed it.
I knew she was gonna do good.
But
look who her mama is.
True. But Colin Farrell as the Penguin? I can't wait to see this. I cannot wait to see it. Right. Oh my gosh. I'm going to lose my ever-loving shit. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm hyped for this. But the trailer that really one of the trailers that really grabbed me was the Wonder Woman in 1984.
The Gotham Knights gameplay trailer.
I was still sticking to movies. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. And I know you want to get to the game. That's why I want to get through it real quick.
Off my chair. That's how excited I got.
I love what they did with Wonder Woman 1984.
I didn't watch it.
Huh?
I didn't watch that one.
You have to. Gal Gadot was the perfect actress to play Diana. She carries it so well. Every movie she's been in, the movie may have been shit, but she still carried it like a champ. Wonder Woman, the movie was phenomenal. Justice League, she was good. Everyone else was shit. And we all know that.
I thought Justice League was okay.
I
like Justice League. Wasn't she in one of the Superman? Wasn't she also in one of the Superman movies? The one where Superman dies? Superman versus Batman? She wasn't in that one?
Yeah, she was in that one. Yeah. She was in that. Yeah, she was definitely in that one. I like what DC's finally pulling their head out of their ass.
Yeah.
But they still got to get it together though.
I know people don't like Aquaman. And I love Aquaman. And I don't like Aquaman because of Lisa Bonet's husband. Okay. Called Drogo. I just liked Aquaman. I love the story. I would love to see more Black Manta. So if there is
going to be Black Manta.
Aquaman 2, I want to see more of this villain. I think this villain needs his own.
I agree.
I can see him as an anti-hero.
Well, Black Manta he's a villain to his heart. He's a straight up villain.
I like him though.
I know you do. I know.
Because they got some splaining to do. Like, you a human. How you understood how to dismantle and reassemble some Atlantean tech? Like,
because because Black Manta was very intelligent. He was very, very intelligent. He was Tony Stark level intelligent. He just didn't have the resources to do everything. And of course, he is a character that you find out later that he's actually a black man, but you never know that until later in the comics.
Are we going to get Aqualad? Isn't Black Manta Aqualad's dad?
No. Aqualad is from a totally different storyline, totally different area.
In the cartoon.
Well, in the
animated series.
In the comics.
On DCU. Because Aqualad's, you be like, you looking at all these damn Atlanteans and ain't there another other black one. But Aqualad. And you be like, how the fuck? What? And then later on they say it turns out Black Manta is Aqualad's dad.
Oh my gosh, DC.
So he's half human like Aquaman.
Like Arthur. Yeah, like Arthur.
Yeah. In the Titans, what's the name of that fucking show? I like it though. I like him. He kind of he kind of emotionless. Yeah.
You're talking about him in Young Justice?
Young Justice. You know that got canceled.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so sorry. But the thing about DC is when DC cancels something, that's because there's something better is coming. Has been the pattern with them. Or, they resurrected somewhere else.
But they didn't put out anything better though. They got rid of Young Justice and never replaced it. Just like when Teen Titans was off. The original Teen Titans was brilliant. I loved it.
I feel like we're going to get something on HBO Max.
We better get something soon.
Because I like that show. And I loved Aqualad.
Well, hopefully they will bring back Young Justice bigger and better and maybe some more additions to it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But the one trailer that made Angee slide out her chair.
Before we talk about that one.
Oh my God.
Did you watch Suicide Squad? I didn't watch it. I'm seeing all this hype about, the Suicide Squad trailer. I personally did not watch it.
I saw it.
That was one thing that I wanted to watch before we started talking tonight that I didn't quite get around to. But
now, you're talking about the movie or the game?
I'm talking about the movie.
They didn't show a trailer for the movie. They actually did behind the scenes.
Okay.
So we don't get a full trailer, but we do find out who all is going to be in it as far as the particular characters.
Okay.
And it is a
A
menagerie
roster.
of insanity.
That's what I've been reading and seeing.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
They're characters that I'm familiar with, but I
Right.
would not have expected them to put them in a
Right.
Suicide Squad movie.
So that's what I was telling you about, how when I said DC reached back, they had reached, dug deep down and pulled out these characters.
They got Polka Dot Man in this. Really? You put Polka Dot Man in a to be fair, he is an underrated character, but I didn't think they would bring him back like this.
Well, I haven't watched it yet, so I can't speak intelligently on that one.
All I can say is that trailer had me hyped. And
But
what
there's
they showed,
Suicide Squad game?
yo, you saw the trailer, right?
I did not.
Girl, I'm so hyped for that. I'm hyped for that game. I can't remember the last time I was hyped for any kind of game was Halo.
Really?
And that's when I was
I'm
genuinely
searching it now. I'm gonna watch it.
When we are done with this, I assure you, you need to watch that trailer.
I'm adding it to my watch list.
Please
as we
do.
speak.
Because it slaps. I mean, it truly, truly does. It does. And I'm just like, okay, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. I went, wait, how is this going to go? You watch the trailer and you go, okay, you've got me. I have to wait till 2022, but you got me.
Yeah.
So that
hopefully
means
it'll be out on PS5.
It will be. They've already said it's going to be for PS5 and Xbox Series X. So I'm hyped for this.
Tony, I need 2 PS5s, please and thank you. Anyways, another thing before we go on to the games.
Now they did do a sneak peek of the. I guess they did do a.
They did do a trailer for the movie.
For the movie, yeah, but I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why I didn't see it. Okay, old age. Anyway, I'm gonna check that out. But they're gonna do a Flash movie.
Yay!
And it's going to be revealed. It's revealed that it's going to be a Flashpoint movie. So
is it going to be like congruent with the animated one that where Apocalypse ends? Where spoiler, guys, if you haven't seen it, where Constantine tells the Flash, "Look." You got to go back because you got to fix this.
Are you talking about Justice League Dark? Apocalypse War?
Dark. Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't give too much in the way of what the storyline was going to be. Only thing they really revealed that was major was the costume.
Okay.
And the costume looks good. It looks really good.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right. Let it croon. They did an artist concept of the Black Adam movie. It was an animated teaser trailer. So
I think I saw like a little bit of that. But I did go back today. And one panel that I missed because I was fucking around with YouTube.
Oh boy.
And did not realize that I wasn't watching. I thought I was watching like the DC Fandome on YouTube. Listen, DC, if y'all do this again, you need to broadcast it on YouTube as well.
I agree.
If you're going to put it on your website, put the shit on YouTube as well. And monetize it and get that double money. Anyways, so
upload that 12 hours so everybody can catch all of them
so everybody can catch everything and upload the panels so people can go back and rewatch them. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
You got that idea from me. You can mail my check. Miss Angee Eats.
She wants her compensation.
My PO box. I went back and I watched Boss Females of Color within the DCU with listen. There was a couple times where I was almost in fucking tears.
Oh my goodness.
Because these women just had like so much to say. and they had so much good stuff to say, and it was just so, it was so positive.
It was.
Everything that they had to say. D Nice was the moderator.
Yep.
Along with Estelle.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not know that Estelle had actually played a character. I missed what show, but she did say who she played.
She was Garnet on Steven Universe.
Okay.
And she even sang some of the music from the soundtrack.
Okay. And so you had Javicia Leslie that was on there. Big ups to her, the new Batwoman. Megan Good from Shazam, Candace Patton, Damaris Lewis, Tala Ash from Legends DC of Tomorrow. Now DC this woman.
Yeah.
She was the one who almost brought me to tears because of everything that she had to say. And I actually wrote down, they were like, hey, I can't remember the question, but my takeaway from it was she said, people are looking. When you're on these platforms, people are watching you good or bad.
Right.
And I thought about us, and I went back and I thought about Mila Vision, because you never know who's watching you or who's listening in our case.
That is true.
And people are watching you, listening to you, and they mimic you.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, how do you want to be mimicked? And I'm like, how do I want to be mimicked? When you make it, when people are mimicking you and you get there, the next thing you got to do is you got to make other bosses. You got to reach back. And Denzel Washington said this many, many years ago in a commencement speech that he gave. You got to reach back and you got to make other bosses.
Yeah. Yeah. And you cannot think that just because you're doing that they owe you something. They don't owe you anything.
They don't owe you anything. Because they don't have to watch you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
They don't have to want to be you.
And we had that discussion earlier about, okay, people, you started from the ground zero, bait on the floor, everything. You were lucky to get, endorsements and promotions.
Right.
And to be built up. So now you're up on this high hill and there are people down there who are trying to get to where you are. Why are you still looking down at them? You're still relying on them to keep you up.
The only time you should look down is when you're reaching a hand out.
Thank you.
To pull somebody up.
Thank you.
That is the only time.
Thank you. And that's why I do the Blerdicorn convos, because it's like, look, I'm trying to promote other people. I'm nobody. I'm nothing. But if I'm a voice in the wilderness that can shout someone out so someone else can see or hear about them, I did my job. I did my job.
Each one reach one.
Right. That's why you and I do this podcast, because there are people out there who actually listen to what we say.
Right.
And they like what we do. And right. Just like Melavision, they reached out to us through you and we gave them the advice that we learned.
They reached out to us, Blerdicorn, in our Blerdicorn Speaks DM, not Miss Angee, not Montel.
Nope.
They reached out to us. I just happened to be the one to see it. But the one theme that resonated through this whole Boss Females of Color panel was representation matters. And not just for little Black girls. Okay. I love me some little Black girls. I was a little Black girl one day myself, way a long time ago. But just for all brown kids, all kids of color, boys and girls, and trans kids, and gay and lesbian kids. You know what I'm saying? It's
All walks of life.
it's all walks of life. And every last one of these women on the panel had a story about someone whose group that they represented that said, hey, man, now I feel normal because I see you on TV. I've seen you on TV. So now I feel normal, being a Black lesbian. Or I feel normal, that I can be a superhero. I can be a Muslim American and I can be a superhero, and I was just like, I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah. And not
that was a
necessarily
great
be a
panel.
role model, but be someone that people can still look up to because you're still grounded.
Right.
You haven't let your fame blow your head so big that you can't regard anyone else in the room.
Right.
But that was an amazing panel, though. That really was.
The last thing I took away from that panel was something that I can say I lived towards the latter end of my military career. Is this there's not really like a diva status, but this Black woman with an attitude status and always having to prove my point, because I can't tell you how many times, some man came and slapped his dick down on my desk to try to tell me how things were going to go. And if I did the same thing, you know what I'm saying? If I acted the same way that he acted, or if I showed just as much passion as he did, then I had an attitude. I was being difficult.
The labeling would be completely different.
Angry Black woman. You know what I'm saying? Honey child. Miss Tyler said, own it.
It's like no means no, dumbass.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't even Tyler. It was Candace Patton from The Flash.
Yes.
It was like, own that persona. Be that diva and make waves. Do that shit.
Real. Especially us and Serena Williams. And you could throw her into that too.
Right.
She started a new clothing line based off of Wonder Woman. Was it called Elvin? Yeah, it's called Elvin. Yes, it's I was like, wow.
Make waves. Do that shit. Make people listen to you. Be unapologetically whoever you are.
Don't apologize for anything.
And don't let people dim your light.
There you go. There you go. Shine, Nova, shine.
Shine.
Shine. Shine, Nova, shine. Oh my gosh. But this event was freaking amazing, wasn't it?
Balls. I can't say that enough. I don't even know what amazeballs means, but I just love it.
It means it was amazing. With weight behind it, it's amazeballs.
Some weight behind it. Yeah.
What was the highlight of the event for you?
The Gotham Knights trailer. And I didn't even see that shit live. When you texted to me, I was like, what? Wait, what? Hold up. I couldn't even watch, because initially, remember I sent you the screenshot. I was watching it on my phone.
Yeah.
And when I got that text from you about the game, I said, let me put this shit on YouTube. Let me put it on my TV so I can see it in real time.
When you saw that trailer, what'd you think? The trailer and the gameplay.
That's what I needed. That was what I needed from Marvel Realm of Champions.
Oh my God.
That shit right there, it made me want to stop what I was doing and just go forward in time and get this fucking game and play it right then. Like, I wanted it right then. Everything looked amazing about this game. They actually they had their little graphics, they had their little story, but you actually saw gameplay in this trailer.
And it was no 30 seconds either. It was a playthrough of part of a mission.
Man, it was a good 2.5 minutes, I think.
At least. With Batwoman, with Batgirl trying to get to a particular part. I believe it was a part with Mr. Freeze, if I'm not mistaken. And you see her and Nightwing, and they are, oh my gosh.
About them.
It was the graphics, the fluidity. You could tell there was no load. There was no.
I might have to buy me a new fucking TV too to go along with my new PS5 because I'm gonna need me probably about 4K.
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw that,
I'm geeking out right now.
I said, I'm so glad I got a 4K TV because
I'm about to have to upgrade my TV. I'm about to get a 4K TV in my bedroom.
Oh my gosh, and wait till you see
some old tech.
And wait till you see the trailer for the Suicide Squad game. I am ready.
I'm about to watch that shit in a minute. As soon as we get off, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get up from my seat. I got it queued up already.
Oh my goodness. Now, just a reminder, guys, they split this event into 2 days because it was originally supposed to be one. So if you missed the 20, right? So they had it in different I want to say, if you think of it like different panel rooms, sort of. Mm-hmm. They had Kid Vision, TV Vision, and a few others. But the Hall of Heroes, which would have been the main panel room for all that, they did it all day.
That would have been Hall H, is how he explained it.
Thank you. Yep. That would have been our Hall H. And
that would have been Hall H.
The virtual dome that was seen on the feed was drawn by Jim Lee, and it was beautiful. A virtual studio. It looked so good. That's why I knew like Jim Lee was behind it. That's why it worked, because Jim Lee was behind this.
And they were bouncing from country to country, mm-hmm. commentator to commentator. It was amazing.
It was. And the different interviews and mm-hmm. what was getting ready to come out. And like, like Angee and I were saying, they split it over 2 days. So if you did not catch the one for the 22nd, they're doing it again on September 12th.
Yep.
So if
I missed the Hall of Villains though.
Did they do a Hall of Villains?
They were we're gonna switch the Hall of Heroes to the Hall of Villains, and they're gonna do a villains panel, and that's when whoever the fuck I was watching on YouTube got kicked off.
Oh.
And by the time I got relogged in, the panel was done.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But we are excited. I will be definitely in front of my TV September 12th. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to request that day off because I don't want to be disturbed. It's a Saturday. Anywhere.
It's the day after my birthday, so I'm probably going to be real tipsy. I'm going to have house guests, so I probably won't see it. I'm going to be drunk the whole weekend.
But here's what's funny is that happens the day after your birthday and the day before my son's.
Okay, so I celebrate my birthday the whole month of September. So starting like Tuesday, Wednesday, it's fucking on.
Oh boy! At least we
know it's on like popcorn. Okay, because I celebrate my bestie's birthdays the end of the month, the 29th. Shit.
Well, in 2 days, my daughter's mom, Sylvia, her birthday. So I'll be sending her happy birthday greetings and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be the good baby daddy. So
you be a good baby daddy.
I'll be the good baby daddy. We raised a beautiful 12-year-old, and
I only care about one of my baby daddies. The other one can kick rock.
we won't go into that. We won't do it. No, we won't do it. Just saying.
I got the most kids with him. I just have to be like,
but it's
that's on that movie, Daddy's Little Girl.
Yeah, with Monty. With Monty.
How I had 3 babies with this nigga. How, Sway? Sorry, guys, if my kids are listening.
It's easy. You close your eyes. But anyway, I
was drunk. 2 of them was drunk babies.
That was probably one of the best.
Dylan was a drunk baby, and so was David.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, y'all.
That was probably one of the best events I have ever had the chance to witness. It definitely comes close second to San Diego Comic-Con, because San Diego Comic-Con was amazing.
Well, I loved it.
I did too.
Don't know if I'm going to watch on the 12th, because like I said, that's my birthday weekend. I'm having guests in town. And
But if I see a reveal for something, I'm going to hit you up.
Text me.
Like, yo, listen.
Montel be texting both my phones now. He be like, look, I know if she ain't got one, she got the other.
I'm like, you ain't gonna miss shit on my watch. You ain't missing shit from me anymore. I mean, like,
wait, what is this? Why is
yo,
he
did
texting
you
me on
hear
my work
about?
phone?
Did you hear about this trailer or this reveal? No,
I got it though.
I double message your ass.
I can't even remember what me and Sydney were doing. Stop the madness. Hey, we're about to watch this right here. It's gonna be fun. Sydney did not think that shit was fun at all.
She's like, mother, you
We
really need to stop
watched
that.
until about 4:00, and then I had to get off an adult at that time.
Yeah. Well.
And so then later on that night, I went back to YouTube and I tried to catch up on some stuff. So I didn't watch it live after then.
Right. But going back real quick to Milestone, it is confirmed that February 2021, they're going to do a standalone static graphic novel along with a collection for Icon and Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Blood Syndicate, which
is
such an underrated series. Oh my goodness. I loved Blood Syndicate.
Yeah, Payne will be happy about that.
So definitely. And you need to go back and check those other trailers you missed. I'm telling you, you're going to geek the fuck out for real.
I got them queued up right now. So
with that, we shall roll.
Let's get this. Let's wind this down with
this or that, so she can get into it. Yes. So what you got?
Let's cast. Let's give our picks for the live action Static Shock. Who's your pick to play Static?
You're gonna laugh at me.
Go ahead.
Jaden Smith.
Smith.
I think Jaden could do a good job.
No.
I think Jaden could do a good job. I like
that little boy from Stranger Things.
Oh.
What's his name? What is his name?
He's in The Shy, isn't he? Isn't he the young man?
No, he's not in The Shy.
No.
Caleb.
Yes.
Caleb. He was in the New Edition biopic.
Okay.
Did he play Bobby Brown? Yeah, I think he played the young Bobby Brown.
Interesting.
I like him. I like that young brother.
Okay.
And then, but my second choice would be the young man from The Shy. I can't think of his name. I don't know
either.
His name.
I can't either. And I know the face, and I think he'd be good too. I think he could pull it off too.
Yeah, but my first pick is Caleb. I think his name is it Justin?
Let me check.
Man, if I had a long nail, it would have been broken.
Stupid.
Alex
Hibbert. Yeah, he played Kevin.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yep.
I could see that. Let's see.
His mom. His mom. Who would you pick for his mom?
I think I would pick Ingenue Ellis.
Who's that?
If you're watching Lovecraft Country,
haven't watched it yet.
She plays she plays one of the principal folks in the what? Let me see what she's.
How you spell it?
AUNJAUJANUE Ellis.
Oh,
Ingenue.
She's nice.
That is a.
But I was gonna say the chick that plays Williams. Remember the series Girlfriends?
Yeah.
And the chick that married William?
Vaguely.
What is her name? Let's see.
Yes, you hear a lot of clicking, guys. We're doing some deep comparisons here.
Keisha Sharp. That's her name.
Okay.
Keisha Sharp. And while we're talking about her, I'm gonna take Reggie Hayes, the guy that plays William. I think he'd make a great dad.
Oh goodness.
I think he should play. I think he'd play his dad. I think he'd do well at playing his dad.
Okay. So now what about his sister?
The sister. Oh, that little Jackson girl from Nickelodeon. Is it Star Jackson? Is that her name?
Goodness, no, I hope not. Goodness.
I
hope not.
Jackson.
Now I will.
In a minute, I'm coming.
We are a family show.
What is her name? It's not Star. Something Jackson. Jackson girl from Nickelodeon.
Now, if I had to take a pick,
I'm gonna tell you what her name is.
You will find that name. Find it, girl.
Here she is. Her name is. They don't have her name. Sky Jackson. I'm gonna take Sky Jackson for the sister.
Okay. Now,
but I don't know if she's. Who's the elder, the sister or Shock?
Actually, Virgil is. Virgil's older.
Okay. I like her. I like little Sky Jackson for the sister.
Okay. If I had now, I think if they cast a villain, it'll be Ebon. And I think Jason Mitchell would play a fantastic Ebon. Jason Mitchell played Brandon in The Chi.
Is that the one that got fired for for sexual harassment?
I'm not saying no casting, but I think, well, think about it. He's playing a don't give a fuck villain.
I don't think nobody gonna hire him. Ain't nobody gonna touch him. They just fucking killed him off with no explanation.
None. Oh,
spoilers.
All you saw was his funeral.
The series comes back and nigga dead. We just his funeral.
Oh, then you're gonna hate the series. You're gonna hate the season finale.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I saw the season. I know what happened on season finale. So
folk dying left and right. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
No, come on, man. Ronnie, why? Why?
Who would I cast? Who I would like for the villain? And I don't know because
who?
The guy that played Bushmaster
from Luke Cage.
From Luke Cage. Oh, he fine as hell.
Oh my gosh. I don't care how he looked. I
know you don't care, but
he gonna be a villain.
He played the hell out of that part though. I would like to see him in his, I know I said this before. He need his own standalone movie, his own standalone show or whatever. Come on, DC. He's Marvel, but whatever. Him. He can cross over. I would love to see him.
Oh my goodness.
Play that part.
That is a rough looking dude.
Or the guy from
and he's too old anyway.
Or the guy from The Wire.
Who?
With the scar on his face.
Michael K. Williams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Michael K. Williams. Oh, I like him. Yeah, I could see him. I could see him being Ebon.
If they had a fucking old ass villain, like an old granddaddy villain, they need that dude that played in the 5 Heartbeats. The dude dude that played Eddie King.
Leon.
Not Leon. The one who played Eddie King. Can't nobody sing like Eddie King Jr.
Oh, I think he's too old to even barely say his damn name.
He was in a lot of shit. What is this dude's name though?
Michael Wright.
Yes.
Michael Wright is old as dirt now. I
don't care.
That
he is old as dirt. That's why I said they need a granddaddy. He did not age well. And
no, he did not.
He got in his hair.
Well, it processed the life out of his body. That's what it did. Good grief, man.
Yeah. I like him though. I think he'd do good.
Okay. Well,
who else we need to cast?
That's it.
Is that all we're gonna cast?
That's it for now. All right. With that being said, we come to the end of our latest episode of the Blerdicorn Speaks Podcast.
Blerdicorn Speaks.
This was fun because the whole geek came out and everything. I mean, we covered everything: anime, gaming, comics, movies, cartoons, TV,
everything.
I think it's the first episode we've covered everything. Some way, somehow. And I'm glad that you're getting into anime too, though. I really am.
I know. I'm about to go after I watch this trailer for this movie, for this game, and see what it is that Sydney wants, because she's been trying to get my attention for like the last half hour.
Bless her heart. You got to go play the mommy roles.
See what Sydney wants.
All right.
And
please don't
came upstairs too, so I guess we've been going a little bit long. So
okay, well, we're gonna get up here. Please, guys, don't forget to share our podcast. Let everyone know about us.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow.
Suggest if you have something you want to hear us talk about. By all means, please do that.
Go ahead on and slide on up respectfully in them DMs.
Oh, and one more thing: if you are listening to another Black podcaster, another Blerd podcaster, and you think it would be great for us to team up with them,
tag them in our comments.
Yes. Suggest it. Say, hey, there's this podcast. And
I'm an avid podcast listener. So
same here. I definitely would love to be a part of something else because it's cross-platform promotion. We want to boost them and it helps us out too. So yes. So with that, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. As always, from your boy, stay nerdy, stay geeky, please stay sexy, stay safe, wash your damn hands, wear your mask, fuckers.
Why you want to fucking take my line, dude?
I wasn't. You say it better than I do.
Anyways, keep your distance. Wash your fucking hands.
See,
wear your mask. Make sure
you.
Your nose is covered. If I see one more person walking around here with this saggy ass mask, your mask down here is helping no one.
I can't breathe.
It belongs up here. You need to cover this whole region. My sister's calling. Sorry, I'm going back. Why is she calling me so late? Anyways, I have spoken.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.